how the modern armies in the world, we do not work at the daylight, we work on the night. We have turret for MK-19 grenade launcher. Small RC cars that we play in the childhood, probably, but these small RC cars save lives. Right now, because of existence of the kill zone at the battle line, mostly we use them as logistics. For every soldier make some movements at the battle line that's too dangerous, that's high risk. That's why these drones help soldiers hold on positions and help hold the battle line.
So I'm here with Ukrainian soldier codename Hornet, and we're in a workshop where they are manufacturing their own drones. When I think of drones, when I say drones, think of drones, I think of the quadcopters, I think of the drone interceptors, maybe even some of the vessels we've seen on the Black Sea, but actually the drones they have in here are UGVs, unmanned ground vehicles. They're like remote controlled cars designed for war, if that's fair.
Yeah. As you see, one of our soldiers work right now with UGV. We mostly update them. In this side, we mostly work with electricity, with connectivity and updating of drones. Because of our specification, we're not limited of connection with drones. We could work with in any place in Earth.
So when you say connections, you mean being able to communicate back to headquarters?
Yep. Because of safety of people. Termite, code name of this drone, Termite. It just now prepared for the battle work. As I said before, in the hardware updates, we need to place some metal parts for Starlink.
So we've come into a warehouse where they're storing all kinds of different types of these drones. These are versions of the termite drone. They're tracked vehicles. Hornet's been telling us that once they're modified, they have a range of about 40 kilometers. And that's once they've enhanced them with extra batteries. The tracks obviously allow them to go over fairly difficult terrain. And you can see each of these ones here has got slightly different sorts of modifications. Tripods, sort of what appear to be gas strut tripods, mounts for weapons, communication systems, different mounts for different weapons as we go along. And over here on this one, you can see that's the frame there that's been welded on so they can fit a Starlink satellite terminal to it. That's so they can communicate directly with satellites in space to get satellite internet so they can stay under the control of the soldiers as they're on missions.
In the front line, you'll see soldiers, storm drones with modular systems such as turrets. For example, this one base system is Termite, and modular systems with turret for MK-19 grenade launcher.
As we sort of go further back, there's a mixture of experimental drones and operational drones. This, you can see, is originally a quad bike that's being modified to effectively turn into remote controlled. These are the Lynx Pro versions, effectively logistics drones, all enabled to, with sort of flatbeds they can carry. And another one over here, the Lute, the Fury, also designed so that it can carry here a heavy caliber machine gun. And the ones further back are out of Ukrainian army stockpiles, and they're still being worked on, still being modified.
You might understand that each type of drone is pretty good on their different types of missions.
So this behind me is another one of the Lutes, the Furies. And you can see here, because as it's sitting on its own, it's kind of got up on top of the chassis what is really reminiscent, I suppose, of a tank turret, and that's designed to carry the M240 machine gun, a .308 caliber heavy machine gun. So this is an attack UGV, an attack drone designed to trundle across the ground, feed back those images of whatever it can see to its commanders. You can see it's been modified, but that's got a light there, it's got optics there, and the gun, when it's armed, would sit on top, so it can operate night and day and effectively launch what would traditionally have been an infantry or an armoured infantry assault.
Our main direction with UGVs is safety first for everyone. Pretty often I tell to the people that come to us and ask simple question: how much in Ukraine cost my life as a soldier? But if I die, that's 50 million hryvnias, and if you recount it to the dollars, universal uh, $357,000. And if we need to make some cargo to the position, we need to take one armored vehicle, for example, Cossack. That's cost the same value, $357,000. We need to take 2 soldiers. We need some basic ammunition, and overall it will cost probably $1 million at overall if we need to make the cargo. $1 million is the same with how much? 50 UGVs.
Yeah.
Profit? I think more profit if you use this type.
Are UGVs changing the battlefield?
Yep. Just because of less people die on the battle line. We explained to the human that that's unnecessary to make cargo, make logistics on the front line. That's the most important stuff because of, you might know, on our battle line on Ukraine, we've got kill zone. You might hear this term. When from both sides, with us and Russians, we got sector with FPV, with bombers, heavy bombers, that if you cross it, you increase a lot of chances to be killed. And UGV little bit fix the situation.
Behind me, these guys are loading a drone into the drone. That's a Vampire, one of the heavy bombers being loaded into the Tor 1000. So we've been watching them load up because they're preparing now for a mission. They're filling that up with cargo, with water, with batteries, and that. I think it's an octocopter, 8 rotors, I think. But we've seen them in use before. Those are the heavy bombers that can fire, that can drop carry about 5 mortar rounds, then drop them onto target. Loading up a drone with a drone, and then I think we're gonna join them on a mission they set out, and then send that off to a position. Now those soldiers who we saw loading up that UGV drone with cargo, with batteries, with water, with pallets, and of course with a Vampire drone, they've let us follow them, join them on the start of this mission. So we're now in a convoy with them, and we're driving to the point where they're going to launch that drone, begin its journey to resupply their comrades on the front line.
Трошки, ближче до краю дороги, бо він може. So that was it. In the space of just a few minutes, the drone team stopped at their launch location. The Tor 1000 was off the ramp and it was under the control of the troops in the command post. Almost immediately out of sight, and all we could hear was the sound of its motor disappearing into the countryside.